Hey there, this is Tarun Gill from Tarun Gill Fitness, helping you with your fitness queries. What I do via this channel is I try to answer all your queries. Whatever you may have. It could be on supplementation, it could be on food, it could be on diet, it could be on training. I'm your go-to guy. So this question, let me just quickly take this question. So this question has come to me from Ankit. He says, "Hello, Sir G. Hope you're good. Well, I've asked you a query on Twitter and also from your blog, but I think you missed it. No problem. I'm back again via FP. He's been really chasing me, Ankit, huh? He's given his data. I'm 87 born, 83 kilos, 175 centimeters, IT professional from Pune. My problem is the waistline and side tires. I think, Ankit, that's the problem with pretty much all the working professionals. And he says what I do and what I did. So what I do is I do jogging 4 kilometers 4 to 5 times a week from last 3 years. Now jogging is not helping me. I reduced my weight 87 kilo in 2010 to 67 in 2011. So you lost about 20 kilos by just jogging. Now I'm back to 82 kilos. Keeping jogging on. But this is please suggest some weightlifting tips. Thanks. Now, if you see Ankit, I would love to answer your question though. You say this. You were doing jogging for you've been continuing to do jogging, but the weight, it has come right back. In fitness terminology, this is pretty much referred to as the yo-yo effect. Don't get down to this yo-yo honey sing kind of crap. Yo-yo effect is very simple. When we lose weight, whatever means and ways that we try to lose weight, it could be through dieting, it could be through exercise. We really take extreme measures. I don't know what did you do to lose weight. You must have, because I think to me it's extreme. Running over and over again, and for 4 to 5 days a week. I think it's a little extreme. Harsh on your knees, harsh on pretty much everything. So what happens is our body gets used to it, and you may have given a little break. I don't know, you haven't mentioned it there, but that break, what it does is the weight comes right back in that break period. So that is what it's called, a yo-yo effect, and this is exactly what your problem has been and what you're going through, because now your weight is just not budging. You've come back to the same weight what you were earlier. So what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share a few points with you which may come in handy for you to get rid of this belly fat and these side tires. So here we go. So, starting with the yo-yo effect, I've already explained that to you. So, number one, what you really need to do, you need to start weight training, my friend. I've been telling this to everybody, whosoever I meet, that you got to train with weights. There is no shortcut to that. Just forget this cardio obsession, my friend. You really don't need it. You've done your bit and you've seen the result, what has gone to just that. There's a point in time and comes in your life when you just have to decide that if I want to stay fit, I want to stay fit for long. And your body is a beautiful machine. It gets used to pretty much everything that you actually throw. For example, you've been doing cardio for so long, now your body is used to it. It demands something more, something extra, something that, as I said earlier, shock therapy. It works in shock therapy. So I want you to start training with weights. Number two, I don't know. You haven't mentioned what time do you do this jogging. So what I would ask you to do is you should work out in the morning, because morning is the time. Probably fasted. You have had a fast for about 6 to 8 hours, depending on the kind of sleep you have. I don't know. You haven't talked about the kind of sleep you get. Is it sound sleep, or is it like you wake up in the middle of the night with hunger pangs? Especially it happens with people who do a lot of cardio. They get these weird sugar cravings. I remember when I tried to lose weight with extensive amount of cardio, I used to develop this. Crazy sugar cravings. So I'm pretty sure if it's happening with you, if it's not happening, good. So what I suggest is that you start training in the morning, empty stomach cardio, or empty stomach weight training, and this would really do wonders, because I don't know, evening is something that I've trained a lot of people, and evening the results may differ, and it works from person to person, but about 60 to 70% people I've trained and I've guided out, morning time is the best for people to get results, especially when the goal is fat loss. Number three, you got to focus on multi-joint movements. What are multi-joint movements? These are movements which involves a lot many other bigger muscle groups. So what are those exercises? So you may want to try with squats, Obviously, when you do squats, take guidance from people, from your trainers if they know any, because most of the trainers themselves don't know how to squat. But I don't know your gym or whichever one it is, but do get some idea. Two, you also want to do, I would not suggest deadlift to you, but you may want to do something to do with. I think squatting should just be about enough, or you can also add bench press. Very lightweight bench press. That should be good enough. But remember, if you're looking at spot reduction just from your belly or from your side, it won't happen. Fat loss is always holistic. It'll happen all throughout, not just for your stomach. And I've done a video on it wherein I'm talking about there's no such thing as spot reduction. So you may want to check that out. Number four is the world talks about carbs, and I'm going to be a little different on it, because I'm just going to ask you, don't eliminate carbs, just minimize your carbs a bit. Nighttime, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just have to kind of be, keep a close check on what exactly are you eating in terms of carbs. I'm not going to harp too much about it on carbs, because I'm pretty sure you know it. Number fifth is add whey protein. I don't know if you've tried whey protein. I think it has helped me a lot in terms of weight loss goal, especially when you would do now weight training. A post workout whey protein shake can be a very help to you in terms of repairing the muscle group. So I would strongly suggest you get onto any whey protein, and there are tons and tons of available out in the market, starting from 2,500 rupees to goes up to 8,000, 9,000 rupees. Six is if you really want to do cardio, you want to do cardio after your weight training. Don't do cardio before your weight training session, because your weight training output will take a back seat. So do cardio, and when I say cardio, it doesn't mean running that you've been doing, jogging. Do cycling or do a lift. The idea is for you to change exercises so that your body gets that shock it deserves now. Next is do high intensity. When I say a multi-joint movement, what you want to do is you want to do one set of bench press, you want to do one set of squat, then you want to do one set of lat pull down, you want to do one set of, a bicep curl, you want to do one set of tricep push down. So you can mix and match all these exercises. The idea is the lesser rest time in between, more repetitions, so that you burn more calories, and burning more calories means obviously you're going to lose that extra fat holistically, not just from your belly or from your sides. Minimize sugar and salt. It sounds different and sounds very difficult. I don't say eliminate it. I'm just going to say minimize it through chips or whatever you've been doing, because salts hold on to a lot of water in the body. For all you know, that fat that you see on your abdominal, it just could just be water retention. So you want to minimize that. And trust me, I've seen people, when they minimize their salt, in 3 days they lose about 3 to 4 kilos. Try it; it really works. So I've talked about minimizing carbs. What you want to supplement that with. Whatever carbs that you minimized, you can kind of supplement that with protein. I don't know if you're a vegetarian, non-vegetarian. You want to try chicken, lean meat, fish. The weather is nice. I think at Pune the weather is pretty cool all the while, right? So you want to try different kinds of protein. The idea is don't starve yourself. Keep eating every 2 to 3 hours. You may have heard from a lot of so-called dietitian nutritionists telling you to eat. There's a reason for that. The reason is that you don't want your body to get into that whole starvation mode where it just starts, it just slows down your metabolism and starts eating whatever it's left with. So up your protein. So these are some of the things that I would do if I were you, and this is exactly the things that I had gone through. So I hope this helps you get. And any one of you who have any questions for me, feel free to write to me. I also run a small YouTube channel, and you can also post this on Facebook, and I'm happy to answer all your queries. So until we meet again, see you.